they've obviously come into this with a plan for themselves. Oh, I love it. Look at that for a fair. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Every time a Leafeon comes on, we need to have a little bit of a music, I think, just to like, I think, record your voice. I think that's what we need when it comes on.
Wait, I don't know if this is going to work, but there we go. There's the Leafeon.
There's the Leafeon. That might actually work, yeah. And over on Type-Wooper, we have got the Bro and the Blastoise, two very solid defenders. Bro, one of my personal favourites, along with Blastoise as well. Very solid picks there.
Yep, so far, well, you know, considering probably two of the best defenders have been taken out with the... two of the best defenders taken out of the ban. I'd definitely say the next best three defenders have been picked: Slowbro, Blastoise, and Trevenant.
Now, this is interesting. This is really, really interesting here. So Type-Wooper have gone for massive secure here with the Inteleon and the Venusaur, and that's interesting. Like, are they looking to just snipe their way through the game? Interesting.
Yeah, maybe. We are finding that most teams are picking Venusaur, Inteleon, or both. So it's definitely favoured by the players tonight.
And yet again, we're seeing a Blissey and a Clefable, two very solid healers. But look at that, we've got the Delphox and the Sylveon. Sylveon making their debut in Season 2.
Yeah, Sylveon, probably one of, other than Umbreon, one of the tankiest Pokemon. Absolutely fantastic pick.
So Sylveon, it'd be interesting. Do you reckon they might play the Hyper Voice or the Mystic Flames?
I always like the Hyper Voice because it's really good for securing objectives. But Mystic Flames is just so good for kiting as well. Literally, you kind of it's just a free dash, which is fantastic.
It'd be interesting to see like what they use here, because Hyper Voice could work, but I think with the range and sniping they've got, maybe Mystical Flames or whatever it's called, Mystic Flames would probably be the better choice here. Could be wrong, but that's what I think. But yes, jumping into the teams, we've got Past Primeapes, Justinian coming in with the Leafeon, Onion with the Sylveon, so two EVs there, DB Nerd with Trevenant, Curry with Delphox, and Gigglebits with Blissey. Over on Type-Wooper, we've got Nashi with Venusaur, Luna with Clefable, Larlad with Inteleon, Noodle with Bro, and Dr. Toto with Blastoise. Very nice teams here. It'd be interesting to see how they go against each other.
Yep, and as we start the game, let's see who is going where.
Take it away.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to have a Leafeon in the jungle, and on the bottom lane we'll have a Delphox Trevenant, and then over on the top lane it will be the Blissey and the Sylveon.
Looks like Sylveon is coming into the jungle, maybe just to make sure there's no...
So this is a split jungle, so this is a way to make sure both Pokemon gets their early evolutions and they hit their higher power spikes.
Yeah, smart play there. Up on the top lane, we have got the Blastoise and the Clefable for Type-Wooper. We've got the Venusaur in the jungle. Down the bottom lane, we have the Inteleon and the Slowbro. That's going to be a nice pairing off the Slowbro and Inteleon, I think.
Yeah, definitely agree here.
Ooh.
And in the open, here we go. This is why you want Sylveon to be evolved straight away with a Hyper Voice. It's such a great early secure, and it's going to be very hard for Blastoise and Clefable to
just down the
do
bottom
really
lane.
about.
Just a quick one here. The looks like Leafeon has joined the bottom lane, which is surprising. So in the last game, we saw the junglers hitting top lane early, but it looks like Leafeon had come down to bottom lane here. Doesn't look like much impact was made, but that's quite an interesting tactic there, as the jungler from Type-Wooper is up on the top lane.
Yep, and with the bee spawning, let's have a go back to the top lane, and we'll have a Razor Leaf take out most of that farm, and Sylveon being caught out there with the Sludge Bomb, but going to respond.
Hyper Voice coming in, nice damage.
Half health the Ivysaur, very well played.
Yeah, so they are going for the Hyper Voice build. I do like Hyper Voice. I did actually switch to the...
Hang on a minute, we got a Jungle Evade here from Sylveon.
I literally just saw that. I say, I looked at my map, like, yep, they're coming in. Sylveon actually is overextended here. They're going to be pincered in. Inteleon and the Blastoise taking them on the Venusaur there as well. Unfortunately, this looks like this could be a bit of a failed jungle invade here.
Well, I mean, picked up the kill on the Ivysaur and is taking two team members away from their lanes, including the Ivysaur, who's actually also looks like...
he gets chased and taken down. It was bold. It was a bold move there, but that was unfortunate. Really, it would have been nice. Down the bottom here, we've got a bit of an attack here. We've got the Leafeon and the Trevenant take on the Slowbro on his own. Slowbro should be able to handle these, no problem though.
Yeah, and this is the thing. You have a Slowbro in one side, you have a Trevenant in the other. It becomes a pretty dead lane. I mean, it's just going to be two Titans just smacking each other, healing, running away, smacking each other.
Oh, Delphox.
Another jungle invade here from the two EVs. rotating up to the top lane. Fable on their own, but doing its best to defend the goal, but unfortunately cannot keep them from scoring. 3v1, very hard situation to be in.
That actually seems to be happening down the bot lane here as the bees come up. It is a 3v2. Leafron is coming down to assist. And it's going to be, I think they're going to leave, yeah, Sylveon stay up top with the Blastoise, and everyone else is coming down the bottom, ready for this objective.
Yeah, Leafron in a position, got to try and catch out the Fable, manages to just dart past it, probably got to get to a more safe position. Ooh, solar beams are coming out now, this is when Venusaur starts getting quite dangerous.
So Regirock,
Liquidation.
by the way.
Oh yeah, Regirock, thank you.
Regirock, this will be quite a nice little objective to get.
Like... Leafeon, look at that play. Hang on, where's my air horn? That was beautifully executed.
Oh! Just a Blastoise left. That was an amazing play that Past Primeapes, literally eliminating that pot lane team from Type-Wooper. And looks like Regirock is going to be now just uncontested from stake.
Yeah, and securing that bottom objective, dunking the bottom lane. Are they going to try? Looks like they're going to try and break it with 30.
Get that early you see, that's been a bit of a trick there. They should have dropped that 2 in there from Giggling Bits, and then they would have got the extra points in.
Yeah, I think sometimes though when these teams are under pressure to, you know, get the job done and probably start rotating the top, they just want to essentially get in and out as soon as they can. Blastoise spinning on
Soda Beam coming in there. Delphox drops that ult. Whoa, destroys that tier 1 goal up top. Past Primates are on an onslaught here, and the momentum keeps going forward. Giggling Bits goes forward, there's a little fire spin there, and then they return back. Woof. Past Primates not letting up.
Yeah, Leafeon just went down there, so there must be a problem with the game. That should never happen. But it looks like Regilicki is going to be taken uncontested. Yeah, and we're actually starting to see quite a big lead coming out here.
And not just the lead, the levels as well. Look at the level differences.
Yeah.
Yeah, these level differences. What's going on over here? Looks like they're going in for the T2.
Yeah, another jungle invade. They're having a good old time in enemy jungle, but it looks like they're rotating straight down to the bottom goal. Dropping a 23 and potentially a 40, but
no, 40 gets interrupted by the slow bro. Nice little surf there for the bro.
Venusaur ult coming down, just letting the enemy team know that they are there. Trying to snipe out that Sylveon with a solar beam, but just missed it, unfortunately.
Yeah, Past Primates are showing how aggressive they can be. I mean, this is a really, really good aggressive play by them. Had a bit late there, Onion with a hyper voice. Blastoise chasing them down now with a spin and kill. Nice kill there. This could be a nice little comeback now for Type-Wooper. A much needed one anyway.
Yeah, Type-Wooper probably scrambling a bit here now, trying to get any and all farm available to them.
Yeah, Reggie Ice gets taken uncontested. These objectives have just been absolutely swallowed up by Past Primates, and Type-Wooper, I think, have just given up at this point and just like, yeah, you take it.
Yeah, I think right now their main objective is to farm, pick up all the yellow dots, get all the XP, try to regroup, and start getting ready for the raid fight, which will be coming up in 1 minute and 50 seconds. Interesting
here, we have got the Blissey, who seems to like, I don't know, they're on their own at the minute on this bottom lane, this T1 base. Slowbro hunting them down. They have got the Blissey, and in fact, pretty much all the Type-Wooper is there. Leafeon comes in to assist. Delphox drops ult. Blastoise drops his ult. Ult's flying left, right, and centre here. Damage coming in, and it looks like actually Type-Wooper. Oh no! Trevenant comes in, does his ult.
Knocks out the Venusaur and the Slowbro, and was able to finish off there. And who's that? Unfortunately, Fable just caught out. Yeah.
This year took out the yeah, I mean that was I thought Type-Wooper had it there. They had the damage and they were winning, like they were doing really well. But those ults being dropped in by Past Primates just eliminated them. Trevenant ult coming at a nice time there as well, which I think had turned the tide of the battle there.
Yeah, a bit of a difficult position to be in now. We've got top objective, but unfortunately uncontested again. Yeah,
this actually I'm really surprised about this, right? Because we've got two of the Venusaur and the Inteleon, two really, really good, secure mons, and I don't think they've been used. They've not been utilised at that range. You know, they can be stood on the edge and just come in and just snipe out, but not seems to be doing that.
Yeah, it's always really difficult though when you're behind and you know your enemy have a XP advantage. Sometimes even getting remotely close to a objective that you assume your opponent is going to be heavily ripping through could put you in a dangerous situation.
Yeah, that's true. Can Past Primeapes get this bottom objective with 20 seconds left on the Rayquaza? It looks like Team Wooper are going to get in position, maybe get themselves ready for it. There's 30 seconds to go. Past Primeapes are going to absolutely shred this Regirock. They're going to get it. They've got 5 seconds. Regirock's going to go down. There's going to be a massive boost for them coming in with that extra little bit of XP and shield. They're going to need that.
Wooper's positioning here is very aggressive and on the top side of the pit, but we do actually have a Sylveon.
Oh, so the Sylveon's in the wrong place. Someone gets hunted down and Sylveon goes, just makes out alive.
Gets away, oh my god, but they, let's see, Past Primeapes are responding, trying to scare them off with a fire spin, works quite well. Sylveon just returning to base.
Sylveon made a massive mistake there. Didn't realise the Blastoise was in position as they pushed out the Hyper Voice. Blastoise was like, nope, not today, and started chasing them down with the Hydro Pump and Spin.
Yep, so if I was Type-Wooper, they're definitely going to have to make a very strong engagement here because they have everything to play for here. They need to try and flip this Ray and get as many scores in as possible. Trevenant going in, poking. Here comes the fight in the bottom. Slowbro ulting onto the Delphox. Delphox manages to get away. We do see... Oh, Leafa went down. What a shame. But we got...
Blastoise coming. Trevenant comes all in.
Oh dear, this looks like it's actually this looks like it's
Type-Wooper putting some damage in, but that Hyper Voice comes in, stuck behind the wall though, which has stopped them from actually getting that damage on. It looks like Type-Wooper are actually pushing quite aggressively. Giggling Bits is almost down. Blissey gets chased away, but they have only got 40 seconds.
Oh, right, so they've got basically ripped, but they are choosing to use this time to score. It's probably going to be now or never. Sylveon going into the top lane, going to break with a 48 times 2 dunk. But looks like the Rayquaza rip is just starting. Did they have damage to do it in time?
I don't know if they're going to have time to do it in time, but it'd be interesting if they can. Delphox is coming right in now. We know Delphox can do some scoring here. And he comes with the fire spin, but is it going to be enough? Oh, they comes in with them. Yes, what a
right,
steal.
They've got to move. They've got to move. It's now or never.
Blastoise coming in. If he gets his 100, that's going to be huge for them. Inteleon.
Trevenant just denying them with his mad CC.
Oh, but in comes out. He's going to go, and he goes in. What a swap around. Goes Past Primeapes. Lost it.
45. Right, is this going to be enough to win them the game?
Has Past Primeapes really lost it to Type-Wooper? They have. Past Primeapes have lost. They've got to have done.
Let's have a look. It's going to be very close. It'll all come down to the last scores. What an upset.
Type-Wooper coming in and taking the first win of this match. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, if I was Past Primeapes, I'd be furious at myself. That was, I mean, both teams, as I always say, both teams played really well, but they had such a strong lead the entire game, and to lose it in the last 30 seconds there must be quite gutting.
They must
well
be
played, well played.
Type-Wooper there coming in with an aggressive play, and the Inteleon and the Venusaur, that Venusaur Solar Beam was vital for getting that Rayquaza coming in, and finally, after me saying that they're not utilising them, actually use them, and wow. Bloody
I'll tell you what, I noticed like there, Low Lad on the Inteleon did a fantastic job of just running around in the Ray pit and just pinging people off for liquidation. Absolutely well played. And it's reflected there in his numbers as the highest damage dealer with 86k damage.
That pick. So yeah, they're the band.
Yeah, I mean, the Inteleon was the one who probably done the most work in that last. Oh, hang on a minute.
Oh, he keeps getting ready that.
Sorry, I got my finger ready on the air horn and everything. But yeah, no, Inteleon for me was the one who essentially won the game by getting all that damage on the Ray fight. So definitely a smart ban there. First pick we have a Slowbro. I'm pretty sure we've seen one every game. Very smart. And then followed up by a Venusaur and Blissey, 2 other solid Pokemon.
Yeah, I like how they took the Venusaur. I think any team that seems to have the Venusaur has the upper hand with that Solar Beam. So it'd be interesting to see what Type-Wooper bring in to counter that. Just one there. Globe X1234. Cool. Pokemon you like to want. Yeah, we are a Pokemon League. Every weekend now up until January we will be showcasing the PUCL. So feel free to come and have a look. Okay, we have got. Oh,
sorry, I just saw the chat here. We'll talk about it later. What have we got in picks? We got a 9,000 Trevenant, 2 staples to every team we've seen so far. Oh, Chandelure, love it.
Chandelure, don't think Chandelur's made this is their debut actually in Season 2. I don't think they've been played last week. And we've also got the Umbreon, not the Umbreon, sorry, the Espeon, which I think is a debut for them as well. I don't think they played in game week 1. So that's interesting actually. A bit of a random.
Yes.
Oh!
Flappy boy.
We got the Talonflame. Oh, Talonflame.
I think this is definitely the first Talonflame I've seen. In the
yeah. I don't think Talonflame's played in Season 1 either. I could be wrong. So if anyone's seen it, please, please let me know.
Mention it below. Do you remember how I was saying Venusaur has one of the best skills in the game?
Talonflame beats.
Probably. I mean, definitely Talonflame is up there as well. I mean, the OG secure Pokemon with Fly, and with the fairly recently buffed Brave Bird can do the exact same thing. This would be really, really interesting. Such a hard Pokemon to keep off your back line because there's not a lot you can do to stop it. Once it's there, it's going to do its damage and hopefully get out.
See, this is the only problem though. They've got the Blastoise and they've got the Slowbro, so they got to play really, really smart here. If they can get in and get rid of that Espeon and the Chandelure, that'd be amazing work. But yeah, it's going to be they got to play smart here. So Type-Wooper first on the picks. We've got Nashi playing Espeon, Larlad playing Chandelure, Noodle on the Slowbro, Luna with the Clefable, and Toto with the Blastoise. And per Past Primeapes, we've got Justinian on the Venusaur, DB Nerd with Trevenant, Onion with the Talonflame, Koi with the Ninetales, and Giblin Bits with the Blissey. Two very solid teams. It's going to be interesting to see how Chandelure gets on.
Yeah, I just want to shout out that Chandelure skin as well. That is awesome. I've never seen that one before.
And Robo, take it away.
Okay, right. Let's have a look where people are going to be going. So we have Espeon and Slowbro. Looks like heading towards the bot lane. In middle, we have a Chandelure being helped out by the Blissey, who will most likely rotate to the top lane after. And Blastoise heading up to the top lane by himself for the time being, which we've seen every single game.
Yeah, every single game top lane. But it looks like Talonflame's coming in straight in for an early dunk here. He's got 8. Yeah, it gets that early dunk straight in there, which is vital. They need to get to Talonflame, that evolution, very quickly. It looks like we've got the Talonflame and the Bliss on the top, Venusaur in the middle, and down bottom we've got the Ninetales and the Trevenant for Past Primates.
Oh my god, we've got another Trevenant and Slowbro lane.
So top lane, looks like yeah, I was about to say Squirtle was chasing down the Talonflame and does manage to catch it. He does that, uses the tackle very, very smartly there, closing the gap, and then uses the water gun to take him out.
Yeah, poor Flappy Boy. This is the only problem with Talonflame. Amazing, get around the map whenever he needs to. Super quick, really high burst damage, but is like a paper bag and will go down very quickly.
Yeah, it's unfortunate really because it's a really fun Pokemon to play. Whoa! Goes down Trevenant like instantly. Yeah, Trevenant goes down like it was a paper. That was amazing. Ninetales gets stuck again. Chandelure comes in, Slowbro comes in and pushing him back. Wow, what a push there from Type-Wooper on the bottom lane.
And that's some solid scoring there. It's going to leave it on 23. The Trevenant is back.
Oh, Talonflame coming in for Jungle Invade. He comes on that blue buff. Chandelure knows, so Chandelure comes in, he gets it, and he gets the blue buff, and he does get away. But he's now pincered here by the Fable Blastoise and the Chandelure. He's going to have to get out of there.
I think he knows his days are numbered. What's he going to do?
He gets taken out.
Trying to jump over the wall there, just unfortunately taken out.
It was a nice little steal of the blue buff there. Trevenant really struggling for Past Primates here. It seems like he's just like paper against this Slowbro and Espeon.
Yeah, and this is the thing, like, Trevenant isn't really a Pokemon until he gets his evolution. He's kind of just, he's going to be stuck there, but at the middle B's, was he able to get his evolution off that? No, he's not. So we're going to head into 2.5 minutes, and we still don't have a fully evolved Trevenant.
It's interesting that Past Primates definitely on the back foot here. I don't know whether that first round has like shook them up a little bit, but Type-Wooper looking very solid.
Yeah, it could be a little bit of nerves here. Past Primates, I'm sure, will give them a good match. We just need to get that Trevenant to evolve, and this is probably going to happen off this here. And here comes Treebeard. He's fully evolved and he's ready to do some brawling, going straight in there with the Woodhammer, smacking at the Clefable, and probably securing most of the bottom Bs.
Interesting to see the levels here. It does see that the average is better on actually Type-Wooper here. So definitely Past Primates have got some grafting to do, try and keep up with the levels here. Because you've got a level 8 Espeon now, that's going to cause them some real serious concern now. Coming for the Magic Ice.
Yeah, as we know though, it doesn't matter who has the lead because it can always be turned around and upset at the last second. Oh, Chandelure nearly going down there to the A9. We've got a bit of a brawl coming up here from... Oh, Brave
Talonflame goes down. Ninetales goes down. Type-Wooper got the advantage. Woodhammer hits on the S1. S1 trying to escape. And the Chandelure secure on the ready ice. Very well played there by Type-Wooper.
Yeah, beautiful. And we're actually starting to see quite an early lead here from Type-Wooper, which is probably a bit quicker than what we saw last game from Past Primeapes. So we'll need some to see how they respond to this.
Yeah, 100%. It's I don't know why. Apologies, my camera keeps for some reason going over to waterfalls. Don't know why, but it just does. Uncontested middle birds go to Type-Wooper. Talonflame on the base gets a dunk in. Looks like 3v1 versus the Slowbro. Slowbro really on his own. Oh, here comes the Venusaur as well. Slowbro makes the retreat, and they do get some dunks in. Very, very much needed dunks here. But it has left the top Regieleki uncontested. Ninetales.
Yeah, I think Chandelure's gonna have no problem cutting through this butter and securing the Regieleki, and they're gonna maybe look to they're gonna try and break the tier 1 goal. They do.
That was very good.
Now the possibility of this going straight into tier 2, but it looks like it's going to be defended by the Venusaur and the rest of the team.
That was very impressive play there by Type-Wooper. Blastoise did really, really good job holding off that Ninetales, keeping them away from the objective. Very, very nice offensive play there by Type-Wooper.
Oh, it is a brave bird coming into the probably not the best location.
Oh, he goes down. Blastoise was spinning.
Gone down. Wow. Okay, we got a break here. Venusaur nearly taken out the fable with the ult and the solar beam there, but managing just to get away. I think they're limping a little bit here. This is starting to look like maybe a little bit one-sided.
On the level front, yes. Only just though. Only just. Past Primeapes are coming back. I mean, they're only 90 points behind, so they're not far behind. Like you say, it's anyone's game. You don't know until that Rayquaza comes up. Past Primeapes have been known to come back before, so I'm not really too bothered. Yeah, I think Past Primeapes can do this. It is a little bit worrying that they're not being as aggressive as Type-Wooper. Type-Wooper have been more aggressive this game, and actually it's working for them. So I hope they can just keep that momentum up to, hopefully that will give them that victory. Past Primeapes now being a lot more aggressive, pushing them back and letting that Regirock be ready for their taking. But
it maybe overextend a little bit, but helped out by the Talonflame. Here comes on another big ult straight into the wall, but able to get to the Chandelure, absolutely nuking him. 2 kills here from the Talonflame. Very
Slowbro, nice little ult there. Talonflame really low though. He's going to be chased down. No, doesn't get chased down. Ninetales comes in. Oh, nice ult there for the Blastoise. Ninetales almost goes down.
Just get away. Talonflame is, gets away scot-free really.
Past Primeapes pushed off the objective. They were heavily in the, they're heavily securing that objective there, but they just leave it to it. Ninetales comes in for the, Talonflame comes for the dunk there, gets a nice 40 dunk. To be fair, leaving that objective is probably the best thing because they need to really close that gap.
Yeah, nice dunk of 40 there. Unfortunately, Chandelure basically just turned up and nuked him for the rest of his life. Makes you wonder if Past Primeapes are even going to try and contest the next objective.
I don't know. I can't. We've got what, 3 minutes 20. I don't know whether they're going to. They've only got 2, 3. They've got. To be fair, they've got most of their ults. It's whether they're going to risk it though. Yeah,
and to be fair, while the levels are fairly even, they're going to probably want to try and just
Talonflame
on top of that.
Now I don't know whether Talonflame was coming in there for a cheeky steal, but they were a little bit late on the move in there. Maybe they're regrouping, maybe talking a bit of tactics there. But yeah, that was a very uncontested take there by Type-Wooper. Type-Wooper firmly in the lead. I don't think they've dropped out the lead this game yet, so be interesting to see if they can hold on to it.
Pressure in the bottom goal here with the Espeon, the Fable, Chandelure and the Blastoise trying to be defended. Brave Bird goes straight into the back line, but caught out, and this is the problem with Talonflame. Once he commits, he's very vulnerable. Espeon jumping in, dropping a big ult, killing the Talonflame. Trevenant just arrives and says, no you don't. Stops them both with some CC. Espeon might go down here.
Yeah, he does. He goes, so
if that was a boosted attack, that would have ended him. But top lane, wow, that's very unfortunate. The Reggie walked in and they were able to destroy the tier 2. Now it's now this is going to be very scary for Past Primeapes, but they do have the Talonflame. Remember, they also do have the Venusaur, so the steal is very much steal potential is very much on their side.
Yeah, I think this is where Past Primeapes is going to be using the Talonflame, getting that steal in, and they're going to need to get it. But the thing is, Type-Wooper can just stall here. They can just stall. I mean, if they stall now, they're going to stop them from using that steal.
Yep, they now can see they have a huge lead. Past Primeapes trying to poke the Rayquaza, might even.
Blastoise come in there. Oh, and there for the Slowbro on the Venusaur. I can't see this fight's going everywhere. This fight's going everywhere. The Espeon's almost down. Espeon does go down. Oh no, misses the Woodhammer.
No.
He missed the Woodhammer on the Espeon. Blastoise with the ult, taking out the Ninetales. Oh my god, Past Primeapes are in massive danger here. Venusaur goes down.
Here comes the spin to win with the Blastoise. It might be able to mop up Blissey. It's just the Blissey now.
And
just running for it.
Blastoise is going. Oh no, Blastoise was going to go to drop a 50 in there, but decides not to. The Talonflame does return. That was an amazing defensive play there from Type-Wooper, taking the objective.
This is in trouble here. This is in trouble, but the Talonflame comes to the rescue. Big ult hits Lolad and actually shoves into the Clefable, which probably done Lolad a bit of a favour there, getting in the free heals. Very unfortunate for the Talonflame, trying to look for a good opportunity to get a backline dive in. We're down to the last minute of the game now. This is looking a bit worrying for Past Primeapes. They need to make
Talonflame down.
Oh,
Talonflame, that is huge. Talonflame's down. He's going to be out pretty much now from the rest of this game.
Oh, Venusaur returns the point, though. Solar Beam straight into the Espeon, knocking him out.
Oh, Solar Beam comes again. Woodhammer comes in on the Blastoise. Blastoise hurts. Down goes Espeon's down. Fable's down. But there's Talonflame and the Ninetales. I don't think Past Primates have enough time here. They're going to have to just go for the goal. Trevenant here with a 50. Leechhorn's in, thinking of someone in the bush there, but not. Bliss is down here with 33, coming in to drop it in. Blastoise comes in, stops him from doing so. What a play there from Pop Noodle.
Yeah, coming down to the last 10 seconds. Are they going to be able to pull it out the bag here? I don't think they are. All bases are covered, and I think this is going to be the end of it. Poor Venusaur, nice try. That looks like it's going to be the end of game 2.
Massive round of applause. Type-Wooper win the second round. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I must admit, I was expecting this to go Past Primates' way at the start of the game. I think they definitely would have come back swinging much stronger, but unfortunately, they were held at bay by Type-Wooper. Well done.
Yeah, that was impressive. Really, I was really shocked by that. Wow.
Yeah, let's have a quick look at these numbers and see how both teams got on.
I mean,
let's have a little look.
The numbers there, you got Luna there with a Clefable, 90k healing, nice, impressive damage. No one hitting the triple figures, but Chandelure doing an impressive 84k. I mean, it is. I mean, to be fair, Zacian ban. I don't know. I kind of feel Zacian bans is a bit of a waste of ban at the minute. I mean, it depends who's got it. I suppose who in the hands of who is it. But,
yeah, definitely in the right hands. Zacian's can like 1v9. But you know, Zacian hasn't been picked as of yet, so it was. Some people might think that's a questionable ban, but you know, it's never a wrong thing to ban a Zacian because Zacian is terrifying and can always come out. But yeah, like I said, Blastoise a really smart ban there. So we're looking like we're getting a Crustal and a Trevenant for the double defenders for Type-Wooper. Sorry, it is Type-Wooper. Yeah, and then we got over on Past Primates, we have the Slowbro. It looks like we're gonna get a. Oh look! What a surprise! Another Venusaur. Everyone loves Venusaur today.
Yeah, Venusaur has been picked every game. I don't think we've not seen a Venusaur in any game. And then we are on Type-Wooper now as they come in for their third and fourth pick. And I thought we were going to see a Glaceon there, but no, definitely locked in the Clefable and a Mew. Yeah, a Mew's a good second backup against Venusaur, I guess, for the securing.
Oh, you teased me with the Leafeon there.
Oh.
Who are we going to see over here? So you've got the Blissey, fantastic pick, and then looks like it's going to be another double Eevee. Yeah,
it looks like we've got the Espeon and the Sylveon. It'd be interesting to see if we go for Hyper Voice again or whether they're going to go for the Mystical Flame Fire, whichever one it is. And the Chandelure makes a return. Chandelure did really well last game, so yeah, not surprising to see Chandelure come in for this final round.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm looking at the teams here. Type-Wooper definitely have my favourite team comp here: double defender, frontline support, and then with the backline damage from Chandelure and Mew. But equally, over on Past Primate, we've got some terrifying Pokemon. We've got the Venusaur which will most likely be the Solar Beam, double Eevee, which gets you that really early power spike, which you need level 4, and then your solid frontliners with Blissey and Slowbro. This will be quite a good fight.
Yeah, I think the Espeon there is going to be the one to kind of lead with the damage. Sylveon coming in with those. If it depends what moveset they pick. But I'm a bit scared with the Trevenant and the Chandelure and the Mew coming in because they're quite heavy on the damage. So as we come into round 3 in the final round of this match, we've got Justinian playing Venusaur, DB Nerd playing Slowbro, Curry playing Espeon, Onion playing Sylveon, Giggle and Bits playing Blissey. And over for Type-Wooper, we've got Nashi playing Mew, Noodle playing Cafable, Larlad playing Chandelure, Luna playing Crustle, and Dr. Toto playing Trevenant. And here we go for the last time for these two teams, round 3.
Ready, go!
All right, let's see who is going where. So we'll start off with the bot lane. Looks like we're going over I believe that's an Espeon and a Slowbro. In the middle, we have a Venusaur, and in the top lane, it's going to be the Sylveon and Blissey.
Yeah, and over for Type-Wooper on the top lane, it looks like a Crustle on his own. Chandelure in with the Cafable. Maybe expect a bit of a jungle invade there, maybe, I'm not sure. And down the bottom lane, Trevenant making an aggressive push already. So it is the Trevenant and the Mew. I'm guessing Dr. Toto playing a stacking Trev there, so he wants to get those points in. Just nick that 5, so that's 2 stacks in already for the Trev, which is all...
Oh, in the top lane, Krusty Boy is going after the Sylveon. Just gets away, though.
It looks like
here's the...
Chandelure's coming to join them as well. Coming in quite early, actually. Venusaur still hasn't finished that rotation. And actually comes up to the top lane now as well. Chandelure hiding, ready for these birds to come in.
Might actually run into the Venusaur. This is nice damage though, but he's kind of done the right thing there and backed off a little bit. We've got 10 seconds to the first set of birds, whatever you want to call them, the birds and the bees, to come up.
The birds and the bees are like that. Yeah, right. And here they come up. Let's see what happens there. It looks like actually...
God, that was all killed very quickly.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a bit of a split there. Maybe Type-Wooper taking the majority. Not really sure. Just have a quick look at the bottom lane quickly. There's a little bit of exchange. Mew, Slowbro, Trevenant and Espeon all fully evolved here. So that's going to be a bit of a tick for toe here, fighting over a farm. Up on the top lane though. Is there anything going on? No, there's a bit of engagement there with the Blissey and the Cafable. Yeah, Hard Voice coming in. No. I didn't.
So one observation I have made, that Clefable really needs to get these to evolve as soon as possible, because it's a bit like the Trevenant last game. We have the first evolution. Here we go. Yeah, a little help from Krusty Boy. Love to see it. But teams going down to the middle for the 8-minute birds. The birds, not beads. I need to remember that.
Oh, and then goes Chandelure with hitting first.
Nailed him.
Nice. Sylveon did come in there with a hyper voice, but I think was just out of range. Oh, Trevenant goes down.
Picked off. Unfortunate for Trevenant. Yeah, maybe stayed back a little bit too long. So team looks like it's in full retreat. Yeah,
that was a massive delete there from the Trevenant. We saw that last game. Trevenant was just getting absolutely deleted. So unfortunately, it seems to be happening all over again. Poor Trev.
We do have 2 level 7s, one for each team. This is from the junglers, which you do expect.
Actually, you got level 8 now. The Chandelure level 8, and it does look.
It is level 8, making me look stupid. But the teams are positioning in the bot lane, just doing the last minute.
Mew there with the solar beam taking quite a lot of that farm there. Team's very split at the minute. You've got 2 up top for Past Primeapes. Trevenant on his own. Past Primate now bringing all their resources down to the bottom, leaving Trevenant on their own up top.
Yeah, interesting choice actually to leave the Trevenant up there. You think you want to try and respond with your full team, but there must be reason behind it. Probably got to get some dunks up in the top, maybe some free
nice
XP.
Solar beam coming out from both teams. It's a Reggie Ice that they're fighting over. X1 coming with the ult. As we delete the Cafable, Cafable goes down with one ult there, and they now start ripping that Reggie Ice.
Krusty Boy, he was not quick enough, unfortunately.
Now, Past Primates had that in the bag there, and that was a much needed objective. They needed that objective. Because actually, even though they're not trailing by much, they are actually behind.
They are, but I'd say level-wise, it's definitely in their favour. Crustle actually starting to fall off a little bit here with level 6. Everyone else in the game either being level 7 or 8. We should be hitting our first level 9 very soon, though, I imagine.
Yes, we should. There we go. The Espeon and the Sylveon. Both of them. That's huge. That's huge. Crustle, Crustle's fighting now.
And we got Venusaur as well. Oh, where's Krusty Boy?
Down the bottom here, he's fighting off against both Slowbro and, in fact, it's a 4v1 here, Crustle on his own. But they have left top lane, all uncontested. The rest of Type-Wooper are going for that Regieleki. And it is one apiece of the goals here.
It's sad, but they are now pushing the tier 2. Do they have enough to break it? No, they can get it down to 20 left, I think.
But that is an uncontested top take, though.
Yep, and we'll see. So we've got the 2 EVs, Espion and Sylveon, going to defend on the pad. But it does look like
Shadow Jungle Invade here.
Oh, Jungle Invade?
Yep, he's coming in, he's taking the red buff. Yep, he's took that red buff.
Well, we've got a Mew ult.
I've got a Espeon ult.
We've got a Trevenant ult.
Oh,
we've got the Fable ult. All the ults going down here.
Reggie goes down. Unfortunately, that wasn't a successful push there by Type-Wooper. Past Primates doing themselves justice there by holding them off. Very nicely played.
Nice double kill there from Venusaur. Makes it a triple kill. We'd love to see it. Crustal in the bot lane, just dunking a cool 30. Probably going to help him catch up. He's still, unfortunately, trailing behind a little bit of level, but he does passively move up to 9.
Up on the top lane, looks like they're going for that T1 top goal. They haven't got enough to break it, but they will get down to 13.
Yep, nice big dunk there from Venusaur. Some pretty solid XP from that as well. I think Lyle Lad here is trying to secure some angle.
Down the bottom here, Giggling Bits trying to push off the Mew off this Reggie Steele. And it looks like, actually, up in the top lane, Slowbro and Venusaur are being attacked.
Oh, we got an ult here from the Slowbro.
Yeah. Jonah comes in with the Horn Leech.
Chasing out the Lyle Lad, he's trying to get away. Luckily, the Blissey gets in between them and he gets away scot-free, essentially. He's just going to go back to base.
Oh, Sylveon's on low health. Oh, just gets the heals in just in time. Trevenant goes down. That was so close there by the Sylveon. They almost went down, but that healing coming in from the Blissey just saved them and then was able to take out that Trevenant. Still fighting over this Reggie Steele. It looks like it could be a Past Primates here, unless Type-Wooper can do a steal, but High Price coming now. Venusaur comes in and it is a guaranteed Past Primates. Yep. Oh, what was that?
Oh, wow. Trevenant absolutely deleted. Only just got back into lane and just one shot. And this is...
is that team up? I thought it was a team wipe then, but Mew manages just to get away.
Yeah, this is starting to be look a little bit like the first game, actually. So Past Primates are quite heavily... in a lead here, maybe not so much in level. It's very close in that regard, but they are winning objectives, they are breaking goals, and they are getting the kills when it counts.
Yeah, Past Primates, they're going to be pulling out all the stops here. They've got nothing to lose. They want that last point because you don't want to walk away from a game with nothing, and so they're going to be pushing real hard to get this last point.
He's spinning on that top goal. Love to see some dancing. Crustal, though, coming in from behind, might be able to catch the Blissey out in the open. Venusaur fending him off with the solar beam.
So this is quite interesting here. Past Primates have managed to come back and got a nice little lead here. You've got got 1 minute until the Quasar drops. Both teams need to get as much farm as possible. Reggie Lecky now would be really good to get because that's going to either force the team to defend it or get a nice little 20 in there, which would be quite nice.
Yeah, no one's really. It's almost like watching Rayfire. No one really wants to make a move. Well, Trevenant
Chandelore's on low health.
Chandelore very close. Going to be chased down by Yesman, but gets away.
Yeah, it goes down.
No, Slowbro catches him.
Yeah,
that's quite bad for Type-Wooper.
Past Primates now coming in. 20 seconds left. They're going to go for this Reggie Lecky. Huge if they can get it. 18 seconds. Yeah, they get it. They get it. Now,
if I was Type-Wooper, I'd just let it in 100%.
Because only 7.0 dunk is, they need to have that in, which they do. Really, really smart move there.
Teams regrouping. Past Primates in a very aggressive position of the wave hit. Type-Wooper. Oh, we got a little back cap there from the Mew. Not sure if that's going to be worth potentially compromising. Oh, massive ult here from the Trevenant. Kind of going in his own, like hits up everyone. Responded by the Slowbro ult.
Nice ult there from the Venusaur. Take out Trevenant.
Holy crap, there's a lot of ults going down here.
Fable goes down. Mew goes down. Past Primates absolutely dominating this team fight, and they need it.
Lyle Lad might be able to pick up a kill here, but no, and maybe actually made himself exposed for the Slowbro. We got a
solar beam! Unlucky. What a solar beam taking out the Crustle! That was huge. But Slowbro's chasing down this Chandelore. Chandelore goes down, and that's Trevenant's in.
Oh my god!
Trevenant takes a steal. Oh my god, Dr. Toto.
So who's got a shield now? We've got Fable and not
Mew. Just Fable.
No, just a Fable. You've got to do something. You've got to score.
Yeah. This is...
lose your shield. Crustal's going in. Yeah.
This is anyone's game, though, but I can see that Past Primates now are going to defend hard. They can't allow any goals to go.
Yeah, unfortunately, the only person on the team with a shield is Clefable with 22 points. Lost half of it though from the Scalds from the slow grow. Need to kind of get her some AOS energy and try and escort her to the
Down the bottom lane, we've
goal.
got a Type-Wooper push. Nice solo beam coming from the Mew there, pushing the Espeon and the Sylveon back. And the points are going in. A 58 goes in. Oh my god, this is so close.
Can
this go
on
in?
the bottom lane. Venusaur is here though, be able to. They need to kill Venusaur. Venusaur's down now.
It goes in.
Kill the... Oh! Oh, it's so close.
I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough. They've got 17 seconds. They need to take out this Clefable. They need to get his points in. 57. Oh my god, it's going in. It's going in. It's going in. No, it stops.
Is that enough? Oh, and I think that is just enough to pull them ahead. I would.
That's it. Yeah, 50 goes in.
Wow.
Oh, what a game.
Primates. I'm so sorry, guys.
What a game. Type-Wooper yet again coming in right at the end there. Taking it.
That deserves for the comeback there. Yeah, really well played. Unlucky to Past Primeapes. She was definitely on top all of that game. And to be honest, she was on top all the first game. But as everybody knows, this is Pokemon Unite, and it doesn't mean anything until essentially the final whistle.
What, like, that's blown me away. I honestly thought Past Primates, they were winning the team fights. Very solid.